Howdy folks, welcome to episode 7. We are over by this split in a little valley here, and we're going to check out here. I'll show you on the map. We're going to check out if we can, see, so we're up here. We're going to check out if we can get a decent track down to here. And so I think what we need to do is start at the bottom and work our way up. Find a shallow hill. And which side do we want to go on? We want to go on the Cordwood side. So we do need a track that's going to be here. Let's go like this. See, it's right here. Okay. So we're going to go like this. And I think we needed to be back up here. So this needs to be, I think we're going to put this higher up here if we can, so that we actually get, in the train. Can we do that? Yeah. All right, we're going to try to do this so that we don't, here, we'll bring this down like that, and then we can bring this up to the hill if we can. So let's see what kind of 6, 7.5, 8%. Is 7%. It looks like 7%, 6.5% will keep us off the ground. About 6%. Yeah, it looks like 6% will keep us. Nope, 6.5%. Okay. I think we need 6.5% to stay out of the. That's not even going to do it. Okay. So we'll get it to there at least. All right. And hopefully that means we can run down this hill and not run off the thing. So let's see how this looks on our track now, and then we'll connect. We'll see what we can do as far as, that looks like it should work. So we'll go like this. We're gonna try to there. We're gonna try to go up the hill here, see what it takes to go up this hill, and we're gonna go one. See, it's not even going to let us with that, is it? Let's go like this. This is 10%. And look at how scary that is. Okay. How does that look? Maybe a little bit more. Will that get us through the ground? Over the ground? I don't think that's going to make it, because see, it's right on the ground right there. Okay, so we're going to have to curve a little bit more in. So we're going to have to see, we're going to have a sharp curve and a 10%. I mean, I'm wondering if we could maybe get away with a shallower grade if we make a sharper turn, because we're going to be using those little cars. And maybe even we can use those as a loading mechanism. 6%. Maybe we could use those as a loading mechanism. Where's the lowest spot on here? See, like this. This is like the lowest spot. See if it'll actually let us. See, because I think if we go slow enough, we should be able to get our cars around that. I think. And then this will let us go like this. And we need to come up to this way, right? See, I think we're still going to need to. We're still going to need to go more than 6%. Let's go like this. We're going to have to bump up to 7% here. Okay. And then we're going to go like that. Yeah. Because it seems like this is about the shallowest. Yeah. About right here where this tree is about the shallowest we're going to get. Maybe. It doesn't want to let us turn that much, does it? There we go. Okay, let's clear out some trees here too, and see if we can get this to happen. All right, because this should make things interesting. I was thinking of trying to just branch off of that, but it's like, we already have the fork in the road, and also it's just. It's too much trying to branch off of that bridge. So I'm going to just go like this. It's a good thing the trees don't knock down the existing tracks, right? Make you have to replace all the tracks that you laid. It breaks the bridge, it destroys the bridge and everything. Okay, so we'll get a couple more of these out of here, just so we can see what we're doing here. There we go, and that one. All right, so let's get this track out of here while we're here. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna try to go up the hill this way, and let's see if we can get this to continue here. It really doesn't want to, does it? No, it's like diving into the ground there. Okay. All right, we need to, I think we need to come back to here again. And let's see if we can go a little bit steeper. See if we can get to, it should be right here, right? Where's our link? There's our link point. Okay. So we want to get up to here. And like this. And let's see what's the lowest value we can get away with on that. So it looks like 9% is going to be the lowest we're going to be able to get away with. I don't think it's going to go any lower than that. So let's demolish this one here. And then, so it's going to be tricky. We might have to again, like this. See, the more we curve it, the longer the track is and the lower the thing needs to be. That's not going to make it, so that is 8.5. Let's see if that'll do it. So then what we need to do is we need to come up to here, and we're going to hook up to this one. See if that does it. See, that seems like it'll do it. So if we can't get cars up here, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to make this track parallel here, and then basically offload from one car onto the other. We'll basically pull the stuff up here. Let's go back down to 0. And we'll go like this. See how this looks. This should be okay for here. Oh, our thing is too low. We used the one that was too small, as always. All right, too shallow. Okay, so we'll see if we can get this there, like that. Is that going to work? I think that'll let us offload. I don't know, that's a little close. But it should be okay as long as we're not parking them in the wrong spot. Now let me redo that. Let's try this one more time. Let's try this where we're not actually putting that on there. We're going to put a wall here instead. Let's go like this so that we can see where the two meet. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be possible, is it? Yeah, I don't know that it's going to be possible to do this the way I want to do it. Okay, so we're just going to have to do this. We're just going to have to live with it. Okay, so these are going to have to be kind of narrow. So we're going to need the, whatchamacallit cars. I know that it's going through the rail, but we've found before that like when you split them off, they don't collide with each other. So we're going to need to bring Betsy all the way over, and then we're going to need to get 3 of those cars. So let's see, what is Betsy doing right now? Betsy has the coal, the iron. Betsy has the iron cars. So we can bring Betsy up to here and drop off the iron cars, I think, and then pull them up here with this one. Or we could pull that one out. Have Betsy pull all those. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Okay, so we're going to teleport here. We're going to put some wood in this one. We're going to use this one instead of Betsy. We're going to use Barnsey here. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're going to back these onto the track and then park them, and then let Betsy pull all of them back up here, and then we're going to pull this one out. So we need to go like this if we can. Maybe we should use Betsy. Right? We're still going to have to get into this one. We're still going to have to get into the... You know, I was doing so well last time, right? Let's try F. Nope. It just doesn't want to let me. Where is it? Come on, you can do it. They really need to do something. Oh, so, by the way, they did... Why is this being so impossible? They did they did an update. They didn't update the actual game. They just updated their vlog or whatever to tell us that they're still working on stuff or whatever. They're going to some game thingy. Which one is the brake? That's the brake. We're gonna hit the brake. We're gonna put the reverser in, and then we're gonna go like this. The problem is I can't tell where we are while I'm doing this, because I have to look at my hand while I'm driving. You can't look this way and move the regulator while you're doing this. Or the brake. You can't have your hand on the brake while you're looking the other way. Which is why this interface is dumb. Okay. If it were a VR thing, then yeah, you could sit there with the headset and look one way and have your hand still on the thing. No, you probably wouldn't. It would probably mess that up too. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna hit the brake. All right. Oh, you know what? We still need to back up some more. There we go. We still need to get the engine off the... Okay. All right, so we're gonna put these on there. We're gonna disconnect this. It's not gonna go, right? Because the hill doesn't start till then. Okay. Can we... Nope, we still can't get in. All right, we're still gonna go back up here. We're gonna go like this and this. All right, and then let's see if we can get off the switch here. Okay. There we go. All right, so we're out of there, and then we need to bring Betsy up the hill. So we're gonna go down that way. And let's see. I know we could use the teleporters for that, but there we go. All right, and that one should be warming up now. See if Betsy still has... No, Betsy is not warm. Okay. All right, let's go like this. No? There we go. Okay. So, we're going to bring these back up to the iron thing. And reverser. We'll get this going because we should be able to just coast. We should be able to coast while Betsy's warming up. Because this should be a 0%. Okay, we can turn off the bell. This should be a flat ground. There we go. The water temperature's coming up slowly. And then, yeah, we're gonna have to get up the hill. So we are gonna have to wait for that to warm up before we get up the hill. I should have put the whatchamacallit, the wood in Betsy before we did all this. Yeah, this all should be completely level, so I'm not sure why it's chugging so much. There shouldn't be that much friction, right? Man, that temperature's gonna take a while. All right. So yeah, then we need money. Yeah, we'll wait. But we need money. I think we need 600. We'll see how much those cars are that carry the cordwood. 110. I mean, our our boiler temperature or pressure isn't that low that we should be chugging this hard, right? I was just kind of hoping to get across the bridge before or by the time we get, when we get across the bridge, our temperature's back up. It's getting there. Okay, and then yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm almost tempted to take both engines. We might actually do that. No, the problem is if we do that, we can't. I'm not able to use both of them at the same time. Yeah, let's go. There we go. Our pressure's going to come. Our boiler pressure is going to come back up anyway. There we go. Yeah, I'm not able to coordinate both engines at the same time, so it doesn't do any good to have two of them if one of them is just dead weight anyway, or is like pushing when I need to stop, because when you're going down that hill, you need to like go back and forth between going and stopping, so it's gonna be challenging. Is this a 6%? Is that what that is? Or did we stay to 4%? I think we stayed to 4 because last game it was 6% or whatever, so I think we did decide to do 4. And give that one a break. There we go. I think we went around that full steam last time and it didn't do anything scary. It just did that usual little wiggle, but it's not like it did something horrible and scary. All right, the other thing, you know what I forgot to do is I forgot to put in the loop. Forgot to put in the link and the pin on the other car. One or the other. You should put it on the back of that. But I didn't check the other one when we got out either, because remember when you pull the link, it seems to be kind of random as to which car when you pull the pin, it seems to be random which car the link is on. Which car retains the link. Okay. We're going to go like this. Alright, and then we're going to do this. And then we're going to go back to this one, and we're going to take the link out if it's in. Nope, there's no link in there. Okay, cool. Did you say Lincoln? Alright. There. Perfect. There we go. I don't want to push it too much because we're going to hit that hill. Alright, let's see if that's going to make it there. But yeah, I don't want to hit the hill. There we go. Okay. So we're going to turn that brake off. We're going to hit the brake on Betsy before we get very far. There we go. Okay, yeah, Betsy seems to be easier to hit that thing. I'm not sure what's up with that. Okay, so we're going to go forward. We're just going to pull this far enough to get out of the foul. Honestly, I should have just brought those cars back down with me. What was I thinking? Right? I need to bring them down there anyway, don't I? They need to go down there to get more wood, right? Okay. I mean, technically, yes, but... Alright. We may not bring up more wood. We might just go through the rest of the other stuff by then. Okay, so does this have any fuel in it? 25%. because we're going to be using this. So we're going to get one more. There we go. Can we get the... Oh, there it was. Okay. All right. Let's do this. We're going to go reverser. There we go. I didn't even think about that, but I'm glad Betsy was off the switch, because that could have been a problem. All right. And should we just coast on this and see if it falls off the track? I'm not sure if it's going to or not. I'm kind of curious as to how fast we're going here. Where's our... Where are we? There we are. Way down here. Open controls. There we go. Current speed 24. Oh, yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. We don't want to be going 24. There we go. All right, let's get this window set up so that we can see what we're doing. Current speed. It's slowing down. Why is it slow? Oh, we're already on the level part, apparently. Are we already on the... Are we done with the downhill? I don't think we're done with the downhill. Yeah. I guess we are. Because we're slowing down again. Okay. There we go. Let's see what it does here. See, it's going to stay at... Yeah, it's going to stay at 16. Okay. Fine by me. Huh. Is this thing really friction-y or something? Because I know that's not on a hill, right? See, we're slowing down again. Alright. See what we do with our speed. Yep, we're just going to stay at this speed. Okay. I know once we get around that hill, we do go a little bit downhill, I think. It just... Doesn't it look like this is going curving to a downhill? I don't know why. It's some kind of... Maybe it's a fisheye effect on the... Because of the FOV or something, but it just kind of looks like we're going downhill there. Really? Huh. It's almost like we're going back uphill again. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's doing some sort of thing where it's, where each segment of track has its own friction amount or something. I don't know. There we go. So we're going to bring this around. We're going to go all the way back to the start. We need to go back to the starting area and get the Cordwood cars so that we can bring those. So we'll see what we need to get 3 of those. I don't remember how much money we had. It doesn't show me on the other screen how much money we have. It only shows me the ability to add it. See, we got rid of those. The bridge looks much nicer. I just need to get the trees back in. It'd be cool if that was in the G screen, you know? You have like a little seed, right? And when you click, it shows little nubs on the ground or something. They show little saplings. When you're holding the seed, it shows all the saplings where the trees have been cut. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? And then you click on it and it regrows the tree there. It makes a tree growing sound, because that's a sound. Because that's a real thing. Tree growing sounds. That's what my kid does when when there's no sound effect or something. You have to say it monotone. Sometimes it's extreme tree growing sounds. I've been meaning to incorporate that one because I love it. Alright. So, yeah, we're gonna... I should try to just go up and down that with the train itself and see how it... Why don't we do that before we go get the cars? Why don't we try going up and down this hill and see what it's like? See how well it comes out. See, I think we do go downhill a little bit here. Yeah, we go downhill here. Okay. It almost seems like this has a lot more friction. This specific engine, maybe? Or is it Betsy too? I don't know. They added a lot in one of the updates. Let's get past this switch. Alright. So we're going to go like this. And then we don't have a light on this, do we? Okay. This is going to be fun trying to do this in the dark, right? It was right up here. There it is. All right. So we're going to go... We're going to do this. I mean, because if we come flying off the track, it's like we just re-rail it and we're done, you know? We don't have to mess with the pins and all that. So I want to see what we can do with the brakes, because I think we did have to go to the full 10. It was either 9 or 10%. It was pretty significant. Okay, so right as we hit this curve, see what happens here. The other thing is we might have rocks sticking up and hitting the wheels, so I definitely want to make sure that we discover any of those without having a bunch of other stuff hooked to it, right? See, this curve is totally not too sharp for a little Porter and the little baby cars. That's perfect. Okay, so now the trick is, can we make it back up the hill? Alright. See, the nice thing about the bell compared to the whistle is the bell doesn't take up your steam. The bell doesn't use up any steam. I don't know if this night is going to be 2 minutes or if it's going to be like a 30-minute night. I don't know if the settings got reset on this. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh, it looks like we're having no problem getting up that hill. Okay. We can carry at least one car. We're going to have to put the cars in front, though, or back the engine down the thing. We're going to have to back the engine down the track, is what we're going to have to do. Yeah, it sure seems like this night is going on forever, doesn't it? I can't tell. Alright. So, we also need to do... Are we going up a hill again or something? What we also need to do is turn this around. So I'm thinking we might need to complete the Y up here. Oh man, that scared me. I saw this coming up and it looked like there was like something big in the track. You saw the outline of the trestles. Alright, so we have a switch down here. And, oh, there's the morning. Okay. We have our switch here. Let's see if we can maybe... Look at that. We're at like 70% and we're still like not moving. Barely. Barely accelerating. Okay. Turn off the bell. Alright, so let's see if maybe we can get this to where we can turn it around. We're going to go like this. 0%. Did we put anything out here? Why is it suddenly diving into the ground here? Huh. Well, that sucks. We do have to go up a little hill there, don't we? Okay. Not much. Just a 0.5. Okay. Let's go like this. Because we're going to need to be able to swing around the outside of that thing. I'm kind of thinking that this is going to be a waste of time because we do need to figure out... Yeah, we're going to have to engineer that corner because if we just make this willy-nilly out here, we're going to have to... Yeah, it's going to have to go way out there. So, no, it's not worth turning around there. We'll just... Actually, we do have to go past the other Y anyway to get to the home base. All right, how is our fuel? 61? There we go. We can add 2 more here. See, it was over here. It was over there somewhere. All right. Whoops. Control grabbing sounds. See how that works? All right. So yeah, we'll head back to the... Because we have to go all the way around. Here, let me show you. See, we don't have this way. We haven't put that in yet. So we do have to go all the way around here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go this way. Wait, am I... Let me see, what am I thinking here? We are backing into that, so that means we're going to be coming out this way. Yeah, so we do need to turn around. So we're going to do that. And then we'll come up this route. Right? We're going to come out here, come out that route, and be forward, and then we'll back all the cars. Yeah, okay. I feel like Joey on Friends where he's got to stand on top of the map. He's got to lay the map down on the ground. I like the London map with all the pop-up buildings and everything, too. But yeah, you got to place it on the ground and stand on top of it in order to calculate where you are. Okay. Supposedly. Supposedly. All right. Go through our little alley, tree alley here. Yeah, we might need a couple more porters by the time the everything's set up. It might be cool to set those up for specific tasks or whatever, and like only pull the train along the main line and then pull those up beside it and unload everything from it and that kind of thing. It'd be kind of an interesting way to do it, so that you still have a use for the little cars. Yeah, I don't think that would be that much fun after a while, though. I think that would just get kind of grindy. It'd be probably too much shunting after a bit. Okay, so we're going to get past this switch, and then we're going to flip the switch. There we go. We're going to flip that switch. All right, there we go. And then I got to hook up the cars. Let's see. Yeah, to the back, and then we're gonna flip that switch on the way back. We can turn that down so we're not wasting so much fuel, right? Because you use up the steam and the water comes in and needs to be reheated, so you need to stoke more on the fire, right? Or cools the fire, or whatever you want to call it. Something like that. The water from the tank in the back. Is there a tank in the back? Or is that just the saddle tank and that's it? I think it may just be the saddle tank and that's it, and the whole boiler is all you got. Maybe. I'm liking this snow effect. The snowflakes would zoom in past you. Contributes to the feeling of movement, you know, that you're going forward. That always helps. Alright, so we're going to pick up... Let me see. I guess we do need to get over the hill here. We're going to pick up 3 of the Cordwood cars and see what we can do with those. I don't know how much cordwood it's going to give us per car, so that part is going to be interesting in addition to everything else. But yeah, we'll let this come down the hill here so that we can drop our cars up the hill from it. There we go. Okay, so the other thing we need to do is we need to save the game. I think once you've set the autosave on, see, this has been saving it every 5 minutes. See, it saved it at night. That was our most recent save. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we're going to go episode 7A. Save game. Is it? It's saving. There we go. Okay. And options. No, we don't need to go to options. Alright. So we need to buy, whoops, let's see how much money we have. We have 604. So let's see what we can, we're looking at here. We want to see cordwood. There we go. 220. So we need to add 60. All right. Number 1, name 1, paint job 1. Okay. And then we're going to go like this. And we're going to do this, cheats. We're going to add 60 so that we have, apparently so that we have the 4 left over, right? And apparently I still have I have some of this. There we go. I still have a log. All right, so we'll get the other 2, and we're going to do the same thing where we do different colors because it's cool. And then we're going to go color 3. All right. So then we just need to turn off the brakes on these and re-rail them. Turn off the brakes. Re-rail. We're going to do them in totally not the right order. There we go. All right. Does this have a pin on it? Yeah, it does. Okay. So we'll put the link and pin on the back of this. There we go. This one. Re-rail. There we go. Freight 00. It's not going to tell me how many cordwood we can fit on this until we actually get cordwood. Alright, we're going to do this. Is it really? Okay. Alright, that works. So we'll just put the pin in here. And put the pin in here. And then put the pin in there. And then we're good. Cool. Let's do, while we're waiting for that, we're going to go back here. We need to flip that switch and that one. There we go. All right, now we should be able to back up all the way. So, see if we need any more fuel before we jump in. There we go. Can we close it again? There we go. All right. And hit F a million times. I need like a macro that'll hit the F key like 1,000 times a second, right? Is it going to do this to me? Because we can't get to the... We can't do the other thing. Yeah, alright. We're going to do this. Reverser. I'm not sure. Oh, it was... Oh, okay. See if we can, while this is running... There. Huh, I did it while I was standing up. It's a miracle. It's just four... It's just two brothers. No, it's just... it's just 40 minutes of doing that. Welcome to episode 7, where we try to get into the train. Extreme train entering noises. Alright. Can you imagine the echo that would have in a valley like this? That would sound pretty cool. Although the trees would suck up a lot of that. But not all of it. That was weird. I like tapped the arrow and it went from 100% to 0% on the display anyway. I don't think it was at 100%. Alright, so we're going to try to take these down the hill. This should be an adventure. Trying to take these down into the Cordwood place at 10%. Because we're probably going to want to put set one of the brakes. We'll probably set the brake on the green one. And then use the brakes on the engine as well. But basically want to set as many brakes as we can push through. I'd rather use steam to push the thing down the hill with the brakes on these. And then try to go too fast around that corner. Because that's the trick, is we're going to need to stop on that corner. The real problem is going to be when we try to get back into this thing. If we have to stop at the bottom of the hill before the corner and turn the brakes off. You know? Turn off the brakes and then... I probably could have done a little bit better on that too by basically getting that as high as possible and also moving it back a little bit so that the curve starts like right as soon as possible. It starts curving away from the thing like on the second unloading. Maybe even only use the one loading station instead of both of them. Make it curve away from the other one. You could probably do that, but we'll see how this... If we can get all three of these cars up the hill as it is, then we don't need to change anything. But if we don't, then maybe we'll try to re-engineer that and see if we can improve upon our design. Kind of min-max that hill, right? It'd be interesting if they had the other devices for going up the extreme hills and everything, where you have like the two cars that are around a pulley on the top. And each one, you know, this one pulls that one up. Oh. We'll let this coast. How fast are we going? Wow. We're pushing our luck here. But we're hitting the bottom of the hill here anyway, so we should be okay. See? We're alright. We'll see what it does here. Is it still going? Yeah, it's still above 16. Okay. Finally slowed down to 16. Okay. And I think there's a little bit of up and downhill on here. Just mild. I gotta get some pictures too. We were going across the tracks. There's a crossing by my... Not next to my house, but a few miles from my house that you can see a long stretch of straight track, but I mean it's like it's not straight. It's not straight by any stretch of the imagination. And it looks cool because it's not perfectly straight. It would look weird if it were like, you know what I mean, if laser perfect or whatever. Okay, so we're gonna go like, see, it's weird because it looks like it goes downhill and then comes back uphill, doesn't it? Maybe it does. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna set our brakes on this. Where was that? Where was I pointing? See, I don't know where I was pointing when it did that. We're going to use the ones on the front to use the brakes on the front two cars. And we definitely need to whoa, it's right there. Hey, it's right there. Cool. Okay. Let's go like this. Coming down the hill. Downhill noises. See what we've got here once it gets going down the hill. Alright, see if our... Oh yeah, it looks like our 3 brakes are going to be enough. The engine's going to be enough to keep that from running away from us. Yep, the engine has enough brakes to keep it from running away. Cool. And the 2 will let it go. And they'll be weak enough that we can push through it if we need to at the bottom here. It is starting to coast a little bit fast. Whoa! Oh man, that was scary. Okay. Yeah, see, we could start curving it right here. You know what I mean? You could start the first segment of the curve right there and go up and probably get a less drastic thing here. I know we have the brakes on the 2 cars, so we're going to need to pull through those, but that's fine. There. Okay. So let's see what we have as far as how much cordwood these are going to hold. Let's go like this as soon as it drops it. Okay, let's see what we got. 2? That's it? We can hold 2? Oh man. Okay, so we can bring a whole 6 cordwood. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do... Let's see. It was up here? Yeah. Oh, cool. Alright. So we're gonna go... See, hopefully we can get this one in here. Alright, it's the middle one is usually the one that's a pain trying to get it to acknowledge the middle one, right? See what it does, which one it puts it on. Cool. There we go. Hopefully it'll do the next one that way too, because we've had that happen too, where it puts it on that and then it puts it on the other one. Alright, cool. Just out of spite, right? Okay. We need to stand back more. It's like the pigeon that turned its head to the left and the pellet fell. You know? Trying to figure out where those things are. Alright. See if that'll do it. See if that'll load. And then we need to take these brakes off. Yay, it did it. I mean, the one upside is it doesn't take an hour to load up the cars, right? Okay, so we're going to see if we can run this up the hill. There. Okay. We're going to see if this is going to make it up the hill. Why don't we... Let's save game. I know, I had to jump out of the engine to decide to save the game first. It's a tough decision. Episode 7B. Okay. We'll see if we can get this up the hill. But if we can't, I think we will try to re-engineer it. Here, this is where it left me standing, so yeah, see? I should be able to jump back in. Okay, so. Whoops, forward. Wish us luck. Uphill noises. Okay, let's see how this does. That corner is yeah, that corner is really tough. I think we're going to make it up this, but not the other part. Let's see. We might be able to make it up that with... No, we can't get a running start because that corner is too sharp to do a running start. If you were to do a running start with that corner, you would just fly off the corner instead of... Yeah, so I think maybe we will... No, we're going to make it here, I think. I think we're going to make it. Come on, you can do it! You can do it! You might have to dump one of the Cordwoods off. Might have to half unload one of the trains, but yeah. There we go. There we go. We're over the crest, I think. Nice. All right, cool. We got it. We got it. All right. Okay, so we're going to take these up to the... Yeah, we're going to take them all the way around. We'll take them around to the whatchamacallit. So we're going to have to flip that switch. That's cool. I wonder if Betsy could pull that too then, because I think Betsy has like a few more. This one weighs more than Betsy. Let's see if we can flip this switch. Okay, reverser. There we go. Cool. Yeah, because I want to see how much we get out of all this. I want to see how much, whatchamacallit, the products at the smelter. How much of the products at the smelter do we get? See, we could even put some trees back in there, but... Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to adjust that just so that we can get a better curve and everything. Because we don't have a reason to use both of those cranes anyway. With this little train anyway. I'd be kind of curious just to without deleting the other one, try to rebuild the other one and see what kind of a difference it makes to do a comparative. If nothing else, just for the curiosity of it, to see how it comes out. I think it's worth doing that. I think that's what we'll do next time. But we'll get this over the hill and down to the smelter and see. I don't know how much these weigh compared to the... I think the ore cars are heavier. I would think iron ore is more dense than wood, wouldn't you? Especially because this isn't like, you know... They got a little bit of closest packing going on here, but... You know, they're cylinders, so you got some wasted space there. You're using pi in there somewhere in that calculation, right? What? You didn't tune in to do math? Why not? I expect you to have that answer by the time we, Yeah, it's 4 minus pi, right? Squared? Two squared minus... No, that's not it. No, the volume of that is, or the area of that is, yeah, pi r squared. Also, that'll be, that's the radius, not the diameter. That's why. I always do that. Because then when I'm doing a square, I do just the length of one side instead of the radius, which would be half the length of one side. Right? Yeah, so it would be pi over 4. Is dense. So there you go. Alright, 3 1/7 out of 4. So what happens when you multiply that by 7? It's 28 and 22/28. Does that sound right? something like that. So that's 11/14 if you want to get reduce your fractions. I know you tuned in for this stuff, so don't lie. What else do you think they did in the 1800s while they were driving their train? You think they checked their Facebook and their Twitter feed? And all that garbage? Their stupid... whatchamacallit? Is our Switch stupid social media? Yeah, see, our... we need to... Yeah, we're going to need to move Betsy onto the siding before we do this, too. Yeah, we're going to have to move Betsy onto the siding, so before we get too much farther here, we're going to do that. So we're going to break here. Let's go like this. We're going to teleport up here. Alright, so Betsy needs to move onto the siding. Aha, there is a spot up there. Okay. We did connect these, right? We're not going to send this like... We're not going to send these back cars like flying off into the... Yeah, okay, good. They're not going to like just keep going down the hill as we go forward? Okay. Get them moving and then you turn around and they just keep going and ram into the other one and knock all 7 cars off? I would never do something like that. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, you gotta do the idiot approaching sound. Okay, so flip that. This should be level ground. I know I specifically made sure that this was level when we set it up, so we just need to make sure these cars get out of the foul before we hit the brakes here. Okay, there we go. That gives us a little bit of room. Alright, so then we can go back and then we can just continue on this one. Teleport here. There we go. Haha! First try even. How awesome am I? What do you mean no? What do you mean I'm not awesome? Alright. Is it getting dark again? Did we hit night? Yeah, well, I guess we're an hour in, so we're going to run long today. We're going to have to go down the hill in the dark. I think I'm going to change the weather. I don't want to do the snowstorm in the dark again. It's a little too dark. It sure looks like the sun's going down, doesn't it? Huh, I didn't notice the break in the clouds over there. That's cool. Yeah, we'll get this up over the hill. We're going to need to add more fuel in, too, soon. I think we're just going to make it to the other place when we run out of fuel. There we go. Okay. Oh, did I flip the switch again? I didn't flip the switch, did I? Okay. Come on, you can do it. Oh, man, did we really... Did we get stuck on the... Duh. Oh, that's because I put the brakes on. Duh. I'm like, can't be that steep. We just blasted up a 10% hill. Wow. Yeah, we definitely need to make it daytime again. Alright. Because I can't tell what's going on here. There we go. Okay, we're on level ground right now. We're going to stop here. We're going to options, gameplay. We're going to do clear skies. All right. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. Much better. See what we can do here. And then we're going to have to hit the brakes here. See what our speed comes to. Okay. It looks like we're going to do okay on this. All right. We're just going to do that just so that we can hear. Plus it's a tiny bit of braking action there. We do need to get slowed down before we get to that corner. Just need to keep an eye on that. But this is only like a 4% hill, so it's not too bad. Yeah, because we did 6% the last time and came down way faster, so I think that's what it was. We went to 4 this time. Maybe even 3. I don't think it was 3 though. There we go. This corner we want to be a little cautious. All right. I think we're okay for the rest of this. Are we still using fuel up? Yeah, we're still using fuel even if we don't have the regulator on. Okay. I thought that was the case. There we go. That clear sun looks so cool after the is there a hill here? After all that snow and everything. It looks really nice. And for those of you who haven't seen how we do handle this, how we handle unloading the cordwood, you're gonna laugh. Okay. Doing cordwood billiards. Taking the bank shot, right? Alright. Is it me or are those billboarding sooner than they used to? They sure seem like they're billboarding early on. I think I even mentioned that. I think I even mentioned that a couple episodes ago. We're almost out of fuel, see? Perfect timing, huh? Alright. And I think we do need this fuel, so... We do need the rig to get over this part because it slows down right here for some reason. Okay. Even though it's completely level. Okay, so we're gonna stop here. All right. And we're going to save the game again because I want to make sure that if this screws up, I can reload the game and do it right, but it shouldn't. Episode 7, whoops, 7C. Let it save. You can do it. You can do it, come on. All right, cool. So I'll show you the bank shot here. We got 0 cordwood. Bank shot. Boing, boing. I love it. Cordwood noises. Uh-oh. See? Failure noises. Okay, let's see if these ones do it. There they are. We got 3 of them. Okay, we need the other 3. So, yeah, I'll have to mess around with that and figure it out, but it looks like up here is where it's going to work fine. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for episode 7. Join me in episode 8. I think we will try rebuilding that, an alternate route on it and just see what the difference is. And then we'll get the rest of this cordwood in here and we'll see how much it uses up and how much output it gives us on here, which is the rails. Yeah, the rails and the raw iron. Cool. So anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for episode 7. Join me in episode 8, and we'll see you then. Later.